There was various directors that had different ideas, and sometimes we looked right at them, and sometimes we avoided it. You know, how deep in his heart was he cruel, and how deep was he not? It's just adjustments. Well, you know, there's a heart in everybody somewhere. But, you know, he got carried away and he had a conscience at some point, I guess. Unlike me. I think anything that is done well stays with you, so if it's quality, it's all great.
Well, there's horror and comedy and horror. And it's fun to find the opposite in each. Cary?
Yeah, I would agree. Laughter is fear, if you think about it. You're laughing that mishap is happening to that person, not you. And I gotta tell you, I laughed my ass off when I first saw Saw. I'm sure, even though it was me, that it was Hamilton. Yeah, I like doing both. I like mixing it up. I've gotten to do, obviously, great horror and great comedy, so very blessed.
You know, Cary, you were talking about the other day about the Saw set on Saw 1. Saw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Saw 3D were shot in Toronto. Can you tell everyone what and Shawnee can talk to what the set was like in the original Saw that was shot in Los Angeles? It was interesting.
Yeah, very different. So when we did the first movie, the studios that they picked, it wasn't really a studio at all. It was a disused mill, textile mill, warehouse, downtown Los Angeles. And they nicknamed it Lacey Studios because they shot a lot of Cagney and Lacey there. And one room had a little kind of miniature hospital set, which is what we used for the scene where Dr. Gordon is looking at Jigsaw as a patient. One little set had a little tiny police office, and that's what we used when Shawnee came in. And the rest of the building was just rotting and falling apart. And James Wan, when he saw it, went, "This is perfect." Because they didn't really have to do much dressing to it, you know. I mean, we built the bathroom set because that was very specific. But Lee's apartment was already there. They just painted that. They gave it a fresh coat of paint. The parking lot, the underground garage, that was already there. So it was all one location, which the producers were excited about, because when you're making a movie, the most expensive thing to do is to pick up the crew and move to another location, because it takes a lot of time, it's expensive. So when they found this location, realizing that they could utilize it and shoot it all in one place was amazing. And it was very nasty place to hang out in. It was really rotting, wasn't it? I mean, I met the owner, and I said to him, how much work do you get here? He goes, well, I get a lot of music videos and pornography. I said, I have figures. He said, would you like to meet my cats? I said, I think I'm going to, aren't I? This is Trixie, she has one eye. This is Judy, she only has 3 legs. I said, oh, I'm in the right place right now. So anyway, by the time I came back to shoot Saw 7, they had moved the production up to Toronto, right? And we were in a studio that they actually had built themselves. It was a much more professional studio. It had its own art department, its own prop department, its own makeup department, its own wardrobe department. I mean, it was really, we went from this tiny little location downtown to this very expensive studio that we shot in for the last one. And it was quite a change. It was quite a different feeling. I actually had a trailer and I had a chair. I remember turning to Dan Hefner, the producer, when I had a chair. Because we never sat down in the first movie. There wasn't time to sit down. We were shooting, sometimes 15 pages of dialogue a day, and if we were sitting down, it meant the camera was broken, Okay, here's Shawnee.
That's so funny because I did an episode of Cagney and Lacey. I didn't know that was that. They filmed a lot there. Who knows? Maybe I was. And we filmed Scream Queens there in the big finale. Oh, thank you very much. Yes? Any other questions? Wow. I'd prefer not to mention them. Would you like answers from? Who wants to answer that question? Any other questions?
We'll skip that.
I don't live in regret.
Very good.
For all of since you've participated in these films now, do you look at household appliances? Do you have different perspective about them, or do they kind of say, yeah, I remember that?
There's days when my washing machine and my dishwasher and my toaster are all not working. So I bring the toaster into the washroom, and I turn to both of them and I go, guys, knock it off.
We'll leave it at that.
What are some of y'all's favorite directors that you've worked with?
All the guys on Saw that I worked with were different and funny, and they got the joke and they were diligent, so I enjoyed them. But there's many different people through the years that were great to work with. Well, I worked with one guy that he worked with, I think, Robert Zemeckis. Have you worked with him? Great guy. And a top movie maker, so it was wonderful.
John Huston? Back off.
That's impressive. I can't talk John Huston. I've been very blessed. Coming to work with some incredible directors. Francis Coppola. Just kidding. No, I'm very blessed. Directors, you learn something from each one that you work with. I think that's fair to say for actors. You always come away with something that you learn from each one. I know that on the Saw series, I couldn't believe how gentle the directors were. You think for the series you would have really tough, macho, hardcore, very intense people. But James, and some of you probably met him already, and Kevin Reuter are the most gentle, sweet, loving, passionate people. And here they are directing scenes where, limbs are flying in all directions. It's very funny, very interesting.
Next question.
Costas, do you prefer briefs or boxers?
Do I prefer briefs or boxers?
Dana, behave.
It depends how I'm feeling on the day.
Next question.
My least favorite is the last one because Cary locked me up in the bathroom.
My favorite was locking Costas up.
Wow. Gosh. In like a pleasant way or just horrific? Make your choice. Oh God. I don't know how I ever got out of a trap. I can't decide. I can tell you, like, that epileptic seizure on the operating table that John had was very disturbing. That's probably the most disturbing of any other thing I filmed in the whole series.
Next question.
For Cary, in reading the final script for Sausage, were you surprised to find out how that character ended? And is that how you wanted to play out?
Yes, I figured the only way they could bring him back would be either, well, two ways. One is that it would be a revenge theme, or the other would be that he would become one of his minions, you know. And so I figured it was going to be one of the two. But obviously, becoming one of his disciples was far more interesting, devious than the other choice. So I figured it would be one of those two. I was kind of happy with it. It was all very much under wraps, very top secret.